Hello, this is Charlie. I have a lot of emails to do with voices. How do you hear spirits and how do you know it's them? And well, I'll explain it from the beginning. There's two ways you could hear voices, and it's gone through generations. The first one is the naked ear, hearing it through your ear, like. People do hear noises and they hear spirits. And when you get a hissing like in a seashell in your ears, that's usually spirits around you. I mean, I didn't know that, and I've had it for years. Your other one is your inner voices, which is in your inner thoughts. To put it easy so people understand that, is where, like, you read a book. The both of them really is mediums and clairvoyants do not use the naked ear because it's not information. And the information comes from the inner thoughts. That's where psychics get it from. But some psychics, clairvoyants, do not hear voices through the inner thoughts. They might have listen in their ear and hear a few things through their ear, but they don't voices through their inner thoughts. But I hear voices through my inner thoughts, and I can hear them like when you're reading a book. And I can stop talking like now, and I can hear them. But when you're talking and when a psychic goes into a room, the spirit actually takes over. So it's nothing to do with voices. The information doesn't come from a psychic of the voices. It comes from the inner thought, what the spirit takes over. Everything that's said from the time that the psychic walks into a room is nothing to do with voices. It's to do with the spirit has taken over your thoughts and they're working your voice box. But the voices part of it, which I get through my inner thoughts, can be so annoying and everything when you're not given a reading. Like when I'm on my own, it's so annoying. It really is. But I've got what you call a three-way channel, which the three-way channel means I can stop talking like now, and I can hear two spirits having a conversation with each other in my inner thoughts. You can't do any of this through the naked ear. You hear sounds and you hear hello or things like that, but you can't give messages out through the naked ear. It's through the inner thoughts. That's where people get mixed up. I have had a lot of emails of clairvoyants and mediums. These letters that I've had where you've said, well, how can we get this ability off the ground sort of thing, through the voices. Well, you can't through the naked ear, like I just said. But your inner thoughts, when you're reading a book, a lot of people get it. Everybody gets it, really. You're reading a book, you're reading whatever, and all of a sudden you stop and your mind wanders onto something else completely different. Then you read the line again, then the thought comes in again. Well, that's spirit's putting in your inner thoughts. It's not voices, it's thoughts. But that's where the voices are, if you can tune into them. But you won't, because it depends which way your gift has been developed. If you're learning through meditation and everything else, you won't get voices. It'll take years. I got voices because I was taken over by spirits and I was possessed by spirits. It's a different type of gift. It was a gift forced on me, if you want to put it that way, by God or whoever. That doesn't really matter. But when you're reading a book, these thoughts can change. And that's where I get my voices from. But like I said, some clairvoyants will not hear that. But meditation really, like some of you said, a gift only comes natural. Like I said, there's nothing to do with voice. Clairvoyants work through instincts. I mean, even when a clairvoyant has given a reading, like I said, spirits take over as soon as they enter a room of a reading. And everything that's said from that moment of entering that room is spirits. It's nothing to do with the human being. And when a line comes in like, oh, your auntie's telling me here that she's worried about you. Well, that is the spirits. It's the way that psychic works, and it's a bit of a convincing line. But all psychics, well, not all psychics, do not hear voices. Even when I'm given a read, and I do hear the voices, but I have to stop like this. I hear the voices. But when I'm talking like this, I can't hear the voices. I mean, how can I? It's impossible. You can't read a book and talk at the same time, if you know what I'm trying to say. So these lines and everything is said from a psychic, from hearing this and I'm hearing this and that. It's just a spirit line. It's a convincing line. There's no voices involved. If you ask a psychic to stop thinking, stop talking, and tell me what that spirit is saying, they will stop. But it's thoughts telling them. It's not voices. It's completely different. I mean, if you ask the psychic, do you hear voices? And if they're honest enough, they'll say no. Most clairvoyants and most of mediums, they'll say no. There is a line of the spirits, but there's not many psychics that talk like me. I just put in plain English and what I know. If an everyday person hears voices through the naked ear, there's a message in that somewhere, but they won't be as clear as what they are in the inner thought, like mine. It really isn't. But no psychic is better than anybody else because they hear voices, because the voices is nothing to do with the gift or giving readings out. The voice is nothing to do with it. Like I said, the spirit takes over. But to develop a gift, like, it comes natural. Some people use tarot cards to get the vibrations over, and it helps the gift to actually come out. I don't have to use tarot cards or anything, but once you get the gift working through tarot cards, you can actually stand in front of someone and if you let it come out natural and just say it, you know, instead of hesitation. Spirits can't work through someone that's hesitating. But like I said, a clairvoyant or a medium or anybody or even me that hears voices, it's not the voices that make a clairvoyant or a medium, because it's nothing to do with them. They're just very annoying having voices in real life like me. Like I said, when I'm on my own, it is really annoying. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I can't say any more. But you know where I am if you clairvoyants or mediums or anybody wants a bit of help to do with anything. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.